God says, I've got a personal message for you about today. Don't skip it. I'm calling you to listen closely because these 3 days carry a weight that can shift your life in ways you have been quietly praying for. And if you turn away now, you may miss something meant only for you. Something valuable that can't be done the same way twice. It's not an accident that I marked these 3 days for you. I did it on purpose for a reason that goes beyond what you can see right now. This means something very clear and simple, but strong enough to change your whole path. Because I have set aside a short time for you to pay attention, obey, and have faith. These things will open doors that have been shut for too long. You're not reading this by accident. And you're not being drawn to this moment for no reason. That's why I'm pulling you closer to something that's already planned. Please stay with me through this. I will explain what is going on, why it matters, and how these 3 days will become a turning point that you will remember as the start of everything changing. To agree, type chwash, chomen. These 3 days don't seem like normal time going by. They have a purpose, move, and unfold in a quiet way that you might not notice right away if you are not alert and connected to me. I have seen your struggles, the times you felt like no one was seeing you, the nights when your heart hurt and your mind was racing, and I have not ignored any of it. Something was getting ready in the background while you were learning to be patient, even though it seemed like nothing was going on. These days hold answers, but they also need you to be here, be still, and choose to stay close to me instead of drifting away. Don't take these days lightly. What happens here won't happen again in the same way. That's why I'm telling you to pay attention and not skip what's being shown to you. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings, it is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Please show your support by giving this video a like. This simple action helps it reach more people who may also need to hear what I'm saying right now. I don't expect you to be perfect during these 3 days. I want you to be aware, have an open heart, and a mind that is ready to listen instead of moving quickly. The things you've been carrying around with you were never meant to stay with you forever. These days are part of how I start to lift that weight off of you. Things are changing behind the scenes that you can't see just yet. There are new connections, fewer problems, and clearer paths that used to feel impossible to walk. It's not magic that happened all of a sudden. Everything has been carefully building up for a while, and now you're in the place where it can start to show itself. Be close, stay calm, and believe that even the little things that happen today have meaning that will soon become clear. If you believe, type 111. On the first of these 3 days, I'll start to bring your attention back to what's important and away from the things that have been draining your energy. Many things have been pulling you in different directions as you try to keep everything together and figure out what to do next. In the process, you have lost some of your peace. There will be no force used to bring you back into line with me. Instead, I will use gentle reminders and moments that make you stop and think. It's not a failure if things seem to be moving more slowly or plans don't go as quickly as you had hoped. That's me making room in your life for something better to come in. Don't fight this slowing down. It's getting you ready for the next thing. The second day brings a deeper movement, and you start to feel clear inside, even if the world around you still seems uncertain. Right now is the day when your thoughts will start to change. There is a quiet confidence that wasn't there before, and it feels like things are finally starting to make sense. My job is to clear up your mind, help you see things from a place of truth instead of fear, and guide your thoughts. You may have a sudden urge to let go of something that doesn't work for you or to take a step toward something you've been thinking about, but haven't done yet. That is my direction moving through you. You should trust that feeling because it's not random. It's part of how I move you forward without making you feel too much. The third day is when you can see movement and something starts to take shape in a way that you can recognize. The sign might not be big or loud, but it will be real and give you a strong sense of confirmation that you can't ignore. There will be a moment, a sign, or a response that makes you realize that everything you have been holding on to in faith is beginning to work. You are not at the end of your journey. Instead, you are at the start of a new one that feels lighter, clearer, and more supported than the last one. Don't miss this moment, because if you do, you'll miss the connection that makes everything make sense. Your heart has stayed open through pain, doubt, and times when things did not go your way. That is why you were chosen, not because you are perfect. It was easy for you to give up, but I saw how hard you worked, how quietly you prayed, and how you kept going. These 3 days are not meant to break you. They are meant to make you stronger and bring you closer to what you've been waiting for. Now is not the time to let fear, doubt, or other things distract you. You are on the edge of something important. Follow me. If you truly walk through these days, you will notice how things start to change in ways that only I can set up. What is the real secret behind the second brain technique that's making people rich? A shocking CIA leak has shown a short brain ritual that helps regular people get rid of debt and bring in a lot of money. 4 neuroscience labs have confirmed that this at-home method can help people who are stressed about money live better lives. It's becoming possible to buy homes, cars, and vacations. But this could be taken away at any time by the government. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool, everything I've put together to help you grow your faith is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now, stay right here with me, because as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Before it's taken down, click the link in the description and comments. During these 3 days, I am with you at all times, guiding, protecting, and working in ways you can't fully see yet. Have faith that you're not by yourself. Believe that you are being led. Trust that what is happening is good for you, even if it doesn't look good at the moment. You are not being rushed or forced to do anything. Instead, I am leading you step by step, so that you don't miss what is meant to come into your life at the right time. There may still be times when you feel uncertain, but don't think that means you've failed. Change often causes pain before it brings peace. If you stay rooted in me, you'll start to notice a difference as confusion gives way to clarity. Some people or things may change around you as you move forward. This is part of the alignment that is happening. It's not random or happen by chance that some connections will feel far away and others will feel surprisingly close. I'm changing the things around you so that they start to fit with where I want to take you, instead of where you've been stuck. As you go through this adjustment, you may feel lonely at times. But that loneliness is only temporary and is not meant to hurt you. It makes room for the things that belong in your life and will help you grow in the future. Stay loose with what's going away, because I'm making room for what's going to stay. If you believe in Jesus, type 777. There's also something important going on in your heart right now that you might not fully understand yet. It's been hard on you because of past disappointments, things that didn't go as planned, and times when you felt like no one noticed or remembered you. I didn't ignore those feelings, and I'm not telling you to act like they never happened. I'm instead gently lifting that weight off of you and helping you let go of what has been stopping you from fully stepping into what's ahead. You may feel waves of emotion come up out of the blue. This is a normal part of the healing process going on inside you. Allow it to happen because it makes room for something better and new to grow. Sometimes it feels like you're behind in life, but you're not. You're also not missing out on something that was meant for someone else. You can still get everything I've planned for you, and these 3 days are part of how I start to bring it closer to you. It's been too long since you stopped comparing your path to others and asked yourself why things are going differently for them. Your path is not meant to be like anyone else's. I'm working with your story, your time, and your goal, which can't be changed or copied. Trust that where you are now is not a mistake, but a place where you are being used to move forward. There is a quiet strength growing inside you that doesn't need approval or validation from other people. It is teaching you to stand on your faith, trust what I am putting inside you, and keep going even when things aren't clear. This strength will help you get through things that would have scared you before, and it will give you the courage to take chances you might have passed up before. I'm not only changing what's happening to you, but also how you do something about it. Because a strong heart led by faith is hard to shake. This is what will make a difference in your future. Type 222 to get good luck. Keep an eye out for the little things that catch your attention as you move into the next part of these days. A simple thing like a meaningful conversation, a thought that won't go away, or a sudden feeling of peace that you can't explain could be it. These are not just random events. They are part of how I talk to you in a way that doesn't stress you out. For you to know that I am there, it doesn't have to be something big or loud. Often, my guidance comes through calm and steady moments. For your own safety, learn to spot these signs. They will lead you to the path I have planned. There is also a release. And some of the things that have been weighing you down start to fall off. There have been worries in your mind about your future, your money, your relationships, and your purpose. And these worries have been bothering you a lot. They are still important to me, but I want you to give them to me instead of carrying them around by yourself. When you let go of control, I can work in your life more freely. That's when things start to change in ways you couldn't have imagined on your own. Have faith that I can handle what seems too big for you. There may also be changes in how you see yourself. This is because how you've been thinking about your worth hasn't always been in line with the truth. Many times, you've questioned your worth, your skills, and even whether you were good enough for what you want. I don't see you that way, and I didn't make you feel that way. I'm giving you back your sense of self-worth and helping you see yourself more clearly and honestly. Everything in your life will change because of this change, from the choices you make to how you let other people treat you. Is it time to do the same secret CIA trick that changes lives in an instant? A study backed by the CIA that was recently leaked shows a 7-second money ritual that is changing people overnight. 4 neuroscience labs have shown that it changes the way you think, so that you naturally attract money. People who used to be poor now live in fancy homes, drive brand new cars and travel. However, this secret might not last for long. Click on the title and comments right now before they are taken away. You can start to see the path ahead of you, but it's still not fully clear. And every step you take these days brings you closer to what you've been waiting for. As you move forward, don't try to hurry things along. What is meant for you will come to you at the right time. Pay attention, stay in the present, and trust the process that is happening around you. Don't worry if you don't know everything right now. I'll show you the way that makes sense as you go along. Don't give up, stay calm, and keep your faith in me. A breakthrough is coming, but it won't scare you. Instead, it will make you stronger and get you ready for what's next. This is a big step forward for more than one part of your life. It's about a change that affects many parts of your journey. You'll start to feel like you're moving where there was nothing before, and you'll get a sense of direction where there was none before. This is how you'll know that these days were not like any other, and were instead a turning point that made you into someone better. Keep your heart open, because you have to be ready to receive what is coming. I'm with you through every step of this, even when it seems quiet or when you're not sure what to do. I'm still with you, and my plans for you haven't changed. These 3 days are just the start of something bigger that will happen in your life, bringing you growth, clarity, and chances that are in line with your purpose. Stay close to me, have faith in the process, and don't let doubt take over. You are moving exactly where you should be. There have been delays that kept you safe and doors that were shut that led you in a different direction, even though you didn't know why at the time. Now you're in a place where the things that happened in the past start to make sense. Not all at once, but enough to show that nothing was wasted. I have been being there for you with care, even when things were hard or confusing. There is a change in the way you listen now, that you use more than just your ears. Your spirit is starting to point you in the right direction. No one can make you aware of these things, and you can't learn them quickly. Trust and quiet attention help it grow. It may feel strong for you to think about some choices before making them, or to move forward in areas where you used to hesitate. That is my guidance reaching you. These inner movements are part of how I lead you without making your mind too busy. Don't ignore them. Trust what makes you feel calm and stable, even if it's not what you usually do. If you walk by faith, type 1010. You are also entering a time when your patience is being built up, not to break you, but to help you handle what's to come. You are not being held back from the things you have been waiting for. They're being made in a way that fits your growth. It wouldn't bring peace if everything came before you were ready. It would cause stress and confusion. Time is being set up so that when it gets to you, you can receive it clearly and positively. Why do these days matter so much? Because they are setting the stage for what is going to happen next. You may not fully understand what it is yet, but something inside you has been growing slowly. This kind of confidence isn't loud or forced. It's more steady and calm. You're starting to trust yourself more than you did before. And that trust comes from getting to know me. With this confidence, you'll be able to make decisions, act, and move forward without constantly doubting yourself. You're not changing into someone else. You are becoming more of the person God made you to be. as the days go on. You might find that you think about the past with a fresh perspective. Things that hurt you in the past may start to show you why they hurt, not to make up for the pain, but to show you how it made you stronger. What you went through doesn't make you who you are, but what you learned from it does make you stronger. And I'm helping you let go of those memories, so they don't hold you back from moving forward. Giving up these things doesn't mean you forget. It means you let go of the hold those things used to have on your heart. To be sure, type 5 and 55. Something else is changing in the way you think about the future. Fear is slowly leaving your mind. There has been a lot of worry about what could go wrong, what could fall apart, and whether you are ready for what is coming next. I'm taking away your fear and giving you a quiet sense of security that you are not going into the future by yourself. There are ways that you are being led, protected, and helped that you can't see. This promise won't make all of your problems go away, but it will give you the strength to deal with them without losing your peace. It's getting easier for you to make decisions now that you're not just doing things because someone else wants you to. You're starting to make decisions based on what feels right and in line, not what feels rushed or forced. This is how your life starts to go in a different direction, one that is more in line with your true path than with the ones other people thought you should take. I'm helping you trust these choices, even if they seem strange at first, in a way that feels natural and right. This is growth that is taking you to a place that fits your life better. Why does the government want to keep this 7-second brain ritual a secret so badly? A big CIA leak has shown that there is a short-term brain practice that helps regular people get out of debt and into wealth. With help from 4 neuroscience labs, this easy home method is making people who are having money problems live better lives. It is now possible to buy new homes, cars, and go on vacations. But this secret could be found out at any time. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before it goes away, click the link in the description and comments. These days, there will be a time when something will really stand out to you and feel like confirmation. It could be a conversation, a chance, or even just a sudden realization that makes you feel strong and sure. This is not a mistake. It's part of what I've been planning for you to see happen. When you do, don't hesitate or question yourself. That moment holds the clues that will help you decide what to do next. Stay in the present so you don't miss it. I want you to know that this process is not being rushed, even though it may feel rough at times. The way things are going gives you time to grow into what is being put in front of you. There is a risk of missing the depth of what is happening if you move too quickly or too slowly. This is also true if you pull back too much. Stay calm, aware, and trust that each moment is taking you in the right direction. You're not late or behind schedule. You are in the right place at the right time. During these days, you are also protected in ways you might not even notice. Things that could have hurt you are being turned around, and ways that would have taken you off track are being blocked. This isn't meant to hold you back. It's to keep you on track with what's best for you. Even if you don't always get why things don't work out, trust that there is a bigger reason. Moving you away from things that don't help you and toward things that will make your life better. Because these 3 days are almost over, you will start to feel like they are over, but not as an end, but as a beginning. You'll feel calmer, clearer, and more sure of yourself than before. The events that have been happening in you and around you during this time have led to this. Even though the changes don't seem big right now, you are not the same person you were at the start. In the days to come, these small changes will continue to grow and shape your path. I am with you through it all, not far away but close by, guiding you every step of the way. You are not the only one who has thoughts, makes choices, or goes through this journey. You were given these days because you are ready to move forward in a new way that shows how much you have grown and how close you are to me. Trust that what is happening is leading you to something that will make your life clear, strong, and full of purpose. Stay close and open. You are different now, even if it seems small. That difference is what lets you respond instead of running away. You're not the same person who hesitated before every move because something stable has grown inside you. Hold on to that steadiness. It's leading you in the right direction. At some point, you may have to make a choice that looks easy but has a deeper meaning for your path. We don't want this choice to be hard for you. It's meant to show how much you've changed since then. It would be hard at first, but you will feel a quiet pull toward what is right. That pull is my guidance going through you. Fear will always try to keep you in the familiar. So don't let it speak louder than what you know. Trust what makes you feel at peace, because that's where I want you to go. To claim miracles, type 1212. You are also getting better at letting go, not because you feel like you've lost something, but because you understand what's going on from now on. You understand that holding on to things that don't belong in your life will only keep you from getting what should be there instead. Don't try to force yourself to let go of everything at once. It means slowly letting go and trusting that I will replace what you leave with something better. Because change isn't always easy, you might feel resistance during this process. But that resistance will go away as you see the results. Trust that I'm not taking anything away for no reason, so let go. As the days go by, you may feel like time is moving more slowly or faster at the same time. You are more aware of what is going on around you and inside you, so you are becoming more present. Your life is no longer going by too quickly. As you become more intentional and clear, you start to experience it. Being here is important because it lets you see things you wouldn't have seen before. Stay in this state of awareness, because that's where you start to understand more deeply. I am going to put something in front of you that you will have to be brave to step toward. It might not look exactly how you wanted it to, and it might not feel right at first, but it's the direction you've been asking for. You prayed for growth, change, and new chances. Now that they are coming your way, you need to be ready to take them. You shouldn't wait until everything feels perfect to make a move. Growth rarely comes with 100% certainty. Trust that I will help you as you move forward and take the step that feels right to you. If you believe in God, type a 1010. Did you know that this 7-second CIA ritual is a big deal? Lives all over the world are being changed by a brainwave technique that got out from the CIA. This 7-second method helps regular people get money, freedom, and comfort. It is based on neuroscience. You are very lucky to be seeing this because the page might go away soon. Before the secret is erased, click the link in the description and comments to find out what it is. You are also getting a better sense of your own worth, which doesn't depend on what other people say or think, but on the truth I have put inside you. There have been too many times when you have doubted your abilities and whether you deserve what you want. Now that you can see yourself more clearly, that doubt isn't as strong. You are becoming aware that you have always been stronger, smarter, and more resilient than you thought. The way you live your life will change now that you know this. You won't have to shrink to fit into places that don't respect your worth. You're slowly becoming more sure of yourself, and you don't need to prove anything to anyone. It's not strong or loud. It is steady and calm, and it helps you stay strong even when things around you seem sketchy. The fact that you are connected to me and know you are not walking alone gives you confidence. Help, protection, and guidance are given to you in ways you can't see. Allow this confidence to lead you. It will keep you grounded as you try new things. You will feel more clear as the end of these days draws near. There will be less stress on the way forward as things that were hard to understand before start to make more sense. To be clear, you don't need to know all the answers. It's about being sure of yourself enough to move forward without any doubt. You'll understand what needs your attention, what you need to let go of, and what you need to accept. This understanding is what you've been getting these days. You'll also start to feel calmer, which will help ease the stress you've been feeling. You've been carrying around worries, fears, and unknowns for too long. Now they are starting to leave you. The peace doesn't depend on everything being okay. It comes from believing that I am in charge of things you can't see. Allow yourself to rest in this peace. It will give you the strength to keep going without getting stressed out. You no longer have to carry everything by yourself. As you move into a new phase, everything you have learned and done in the past few days will shape it. You don't have to start over at this point. It's about moving forward with more strength and awareness. You are better prepared than you think, even though you still have some doubts. I have been with you every step of the way and will keep doing so as you go forward. Trust that what lies ahead is in line with your growth and your reason for being. You shouldn't feel bad about what you didn't understand before, because everything led you to this point. Instead, have faith and know that you are moving into something that has been carefully planned for you. These 3 days were more than just a flash in the pan. They were a turning point in your life that set something in motion. You might not see the whole picture yet, but as time goes on, you will start to notice the changes. Your boundaries are also getting stronger, but not as walls that keep you out. Instead, they're becoming guides that help you stay on track. As you grow, you learn when to say yes and no, and when to give and take back your time. This isn't being selfish. You need it for the path you're walking. I want you to know that your energy is important and that where you put it matters. When you pay attention to this, your days will feel more focused and your mind will be less scattered. You are also letting go of the need for other people's approval all the time, because your confidence is growing deeper. People who didn't always understand your journey have given you validation, which has made you doubt yourself more than you needed to. You are now learning to trust the way I lead you, even if other people don't see it right away. You won't have to think twice about moving forward because you trust them. Never let opinions that don't fit with your goals stop you from moving forward. You will notice that certain opportunities start to come up in ways that feel natural and right as you get past these marked days. There is no chance in these events. Part of what they do is carry on what has already begun. At the right time, you might be in the right place and meet people who give you new ideas. You might also put yourself in situations that feel good for your growth. When these things happen, pay attention because they will show you what to do next. Keep your eyes open because if you know what's meant for you, it won't pass you by. If you believe, type 1111. You also feel hopeful again, but this time it doesn't depend on quick results. Instead, it depends on knowing that something bigger is happening. There have been times when hope seemed far away, and it was easier to think that bad things would happen than to hope for the best. Things are slowly, but surely changing the way you feel as you start to notice that things are going in a new direction. This hope is important because it keeps you going without making you weak. Keep it close because it will help you through times of doubt. Your actions will start to show how much you've grown now that you've reached this point. You'll make decisions that are in line with what you believe in. You'll be more sure of yourself when you speak and know why you're moving in a way that wasn't there before. This is how your life starts to change in ways that you can see, not by changing all of a sudden, but by staying in alignment. You are making more conscious choices, and getting more grounded in who you are. This is what will make you stand out as you go forward. What if a simple 7-second trick could get rid of your debt and let real wealth come in? People can now use a simple 7-second method found in a leaked CIA document to get out of debt and start making money. 4 top neuroscience labs have tested this simple home practice, which is helping people who are having money problems live better lives. People are getting new homes, cars, and ways to travel. This information could be taken down at any time, though. Before it goes away, click the link in the description and comments. Another thing is that a peace will keep growing inside you, even when life gets hard. That's right, this peace is stable, because it comes from your connection with me. There will be times when your strength and patience are put to the test, but they won't shake you as much as they did before. Since you now know how to center yourself, you will be able to get back to a state of calm more quickly. You will be helped in every part of your life by this gift. Don't feel alone as you start this new phase. Your path may seem different from those around you. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.